right? But in this position, I can resist him here at his elbow. I can feel just above the olecranon. That's going to be the distal tendon. It's flat, easy to feel, nice, typical, good muscle. So I just say, okay, Charles, I just want you to push your hand right into my hand, and I can feel that tendon easily. The medial head is going to be distal and medial. So I'm going to feel in this area, push out for me again, and sure enough, I can feel that bulging, relax. And then the lateral head is going to be more proximal and lateral. And push, and boom, I can feel the lateral head. Easy. Right? Let's swing you around, sit up on the edge of the table. All right, for biceps, I'm going to find his groove, right? Remember finding the groove? Once I'm in the groove, then I'm going to resist elbow flexion. Pull your arm up for me and relax. And I can feel the tendon. That's the long head. The belly's easy. Pull up. No problem there. And then the distal tendon, come right down here. Let your elbow bend. There you go. This is huge. Big, big tendon in the front of the elbow, right? In the antecubital fossa. So I can feel this. And again, pull up for me. And you'll feel that large, large tendon. You all right?
Yeah.
Feel that large tendon right on the front of the elbow. Okay? So long head, belly, distal tendon. Pretty straightforward. Biceps brachii, the roof of the cubital fossa. So find, just relax. You're okay. Just let relax. Find that big tendon. Find that big biceps tendon. Put your fingers on either side. Palpate around it. And now pull your elbow up for me one more time. And now you're underneath the biceps and you're feeling the floor. Who is that? That's brachialis. So on a checkoff, if you have brachialis, you'll say, well, first I'm going to find the biceps tendon. And then I'm going to put my fingers on either side of the biceps tendon, palpate a little bit deep. We still resist elbow flexion. Okay? All right. Oh, brachioradialis. This is such a great muscle. It likes to do elbow flexion in the neutral position, right? Mid position. That's where we want to test it. So position your patient so that he's in mid position, and go ahead and pull your arm up for me again. Woo! See that? You can see it, can't you? Relax. Pull up again. Woo! That is brachioradialis. Hope you get him on a checkoff, right? Attaches up here at the lateral supracondylar ridge, comes down here to the radial styloid process. One more time. He's so much fun. Look at that. He's fun. He's a fun muscle. Alrighty. Pronator teres. Pronator teres is the medial border for your cubital fossa. Brachioradialis, pull up for me again. Brachioradialis is the lateral border. Now I want to come over here and find the medial border. So on this muscle, patient is sitting, forearm is supported. I need a pillow. If his elbow flexors are contracting, it's going to be hard to feel. Hard to feel. So I want his forearm supported. I've got to turn the other muscles off so the muscle I want can turn on, right? So I want to get him in a position where the other muscles are going to be relatively quiet. Does that make sense? All right. So I want his forearm supported. So sitting with the forearm supported on a table or a pillow, he's positioned in supination, elbows slightly flexed. What do you think? Okay? All right. Now we're going to resist forearm pronation by holding just above the holding just above the wrist. Don't hold their hand. It's going to kick in other muscles. I don't want other muscles. So I got to hold here. If you hold on with their wrist, then you're going to be kicking in the wrist and the finger muscles, and they're going to interfere with what you're trying to feel up here. There's lots of them. Don't do that. So resist him up here. And then you're palpating. We're going to be, think about where that muscle is. He's coming from the medial epicondyle over to the radius. Think about where he is. So we're going to palpate in that area. So let's touch your arm, relax. Good. And I just want you to bring your hand, you're going to turn it right down towards the pillow and relax. One more time. Boom. Can you feel it? Okay. So if you're doing pronation and the rest of the arm is relaxed, when he pulls over, that's what you'll feel right there underneath your finger, your thumb. Our last one is supinator. The thing to remember about supinator is that he wraps around the radial head. So we find the radial head. So he's still in the same position, and now he's going to be more pronated because we're going to bring him out into supination. So we're going to find the radial head. Just let your arm relax for me. So I find his radial head, and now go ahead and bring you're going to turn your hand up towards the ceiling. Relax. Do it again. One more time. There, we got it. Okay, pull and relax. One more time. So that's where we're going to feel for that muscle. Find the radial head. This muscle's kind of wrapping right around there, so you're going to come just slightly below that muscle and then resist supination. Okay? All the muscles pretty straightforward. I think that you'll enjoy them. So find the muscle on your partner. Make sure that you take a look at the muscle model. These are all very clear.